Before we construct the clockwise spiral of 15 major scale names, let's review making the major scale chart. Remember, start with the C order. Write the 7 natural musical alphabet letters. Take the middle letter of that order. Start the next order with that letter below the row you just wrote. Take the middle letter. Start the next row with that letter. Seeing if you can maintain vertical columns. Continue with that process until you've drawn a total of 3 C orders. 1, 2, 3. Put a 0 off to the left of the middle C order, just to mark that place. Find the row below the C row, the F row. The B gets a flat. We proved that with our major scale ruler. Go down that column with superscript right flats. Go to the next row down, find the B, down the column with flats. Continue with that process, and you'll end up with all of your scales that have flats in them. Go to the row above the C, the G row, find the F. We proved with the same major scale ruler that F gets the first sharp. Superscript right sharp, and just go straight up the column with sharps. Go to the second row above the C, the D row, find the sharp, superscript right sharps, up the column. Continue with that process till you've finished the sharp half of the chart. Start to count over on the left how many sharps are in each row. And when you're done with that, you'll have our major scale chart, which we'll want to refer to later on when we're constructing this spiral. The spiral begins like this. Light dots, little marking dots really, 12 o'clock, inside 12 o'clock. We're going to think of this as a large analog clock face. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, inside 1, outside 1, inside 2, outside 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10 turn back in, or 10 and 11 turn back in to join with inside 12. So if those light marking dots were bright red dots that you could see, we started outside 12, inside 12, inside 1, outside 1, inside 2, outside 2, 3, 6, 9, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, connecting back to the inside 12. And you'll notice that you get this spiral that goes from outside 12 works its way clockwise around and ends at inside at 2. That's the picture you want to have. Light dot at 12, inside 12, down to 6, 3, 9, inside 1, outside 1, inside 2, outside 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, connecting back to the inside. 12. Begin at the inside 2 o'clock position. That's the tail of this clockwise spiral. And write the C order counterclockwise, skipping every other marking dot. C, skip. D, skip. E, skip. F, skip. G, skip. A, skip. B, skip. And back to C. Start at 7 o'clock with C again and move counterclockwise through the C order, skipping every other point. C, D, E, F, into G, A, B. Let's review this. It can be confusing. Marking dots. Outside 12, inside 12, 6, 3, 9, inside 1, outside 1 o'clock, inside 2 o'clock, outside 2 o'clock, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Begin at inside 2 o'clock, the end of the spiral tail here. C order, counterclockwise, skipping every other marking dot. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Start at 7 o'clock, move counterclockwise, C order, skipping every other location now marked with a letter. C, skip. D, skip. E, F, turn into G, A, and B. If you go back to your major scale chart, the names of those scales are the first letters on the left. So we'll start up here at 12 o'clock outside. C sharp. F sharp, 1 o'clock outside. I'm just going down that column of letters. B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, C flat, G flat. Should go clockwise from C sharp, spiraling around to C flat. Clockwise spiral of 15 major scale names in descending perfect fifths from C sharp to C flat. C sharp descends a perfect fifth to F sharp, descends a perfect fifth to B, descends a perfect fifth to E, etc. C sharp all the way around, ending on C flat.